Let's now turn to an 11 call for action investigation as the federal investigation into that southern Colorado funeral home where so many bodies were found. That investigation continues. Funeral homes across Colorado could soon face restrictions. That's if lawmakers approve one state agency's recommendations. 11 News reporter Aaron Vitito is in studio and he read through Dora's latest report. He's been following this investigation into Return to Nature. That investigation is listed as a key factor in the recommendations, Aaron, and you actually spoke with one of the funeral home owners one-on-one.
Adam, Carrie Halford and I spoke about the case, but she told me she couldn't say anything about it, and her official position was no comment because it is ongoing. Now, right now, her and her husband John are facing hundreds of charges, including use of a corpse and forgery of others. Now, the Department of Regulatory specifically lists this case in its recommendation require a background check on funeral directors before providing a hypothetically mandated license. They say should the Halfords be convicted on their charges and released under current state law, they could get back into the funeral industry. Families of the victims who were found inside the Penrose Funeral Home have discussed the lack of regulations. They've even reached out to lawmakers for change. They say this should have never happened in the first place.
You know, there would have been regulations. If there would have been background checks, it's very possible that the Halfords couldn't have even started a funeral home here.
The recommendations are set to be presented at next week's legislative session for the General Assembly, and a bipartisan bill for regulations is currently being drafted. Senator Dylan Roberts, who is drafting that, tells me he plans to use the DORA recommendations and introduce legislation later in the month or early in February. And just before the show, we got off the phone, or rather we're texting, and set an interview for Monday, so we'll let you know how that goes. Meanwhile, the Halfords are set to be in court. John Halford appearing on Thursday for his preliminary hearing, and Carrie Halford set to be in court a week later. We'll, of course, be in the courtroom and stay on top of the case. Adam, back to you.
It's been such a big investigation, so yes, we'll follow this every step of the way. Aaron, thank you.